The verse on the Jester for Jesus website for today is from Ephesians chapter 3 and verse 16, and it says this: I pray that out of his glorious riches he may strengthen you with power through his Spirit in your inner being. It's amazing that with Christ sending the Holy Spirit to us, which we're going to, just under a week's time, we're going to hear about that story. Pentecost is going to be celebrated. With the coming of the Holy Spirit, it gives us that power within us, that same power that enabled Christ to be raised from the dead, that was going to work within us, enabling us to do all kinds of things. So I pray that out of his glorious riches he may strengthen you. And the Holy Spirit can strengthen us in situations that we find ourselves in, whatever they happen to be. You had a tricky situation at work, a tricky situation at school or college or university. He can strengthen you with power from his Spirit that gives us that inner sense of, I don't know what, I can't describe it. It's something that somebody may ask you a question and you just go, fire the answer back, and you think, where did that answer come from? Because God's Spirit working within us will be there strengthening us, because that's what God has given to us through Jesus, the outpouring of his Holy Spirit, the glorious riches that is poured out from us through Jesus into our inner beings, that we've got this power within us that it's like untapped at sometimes, and we can be putting ourselves in a situation we have no idea what's going to happen, and all of a sudden, boosh, something happens, and I think, where do those words come from? Or something supernatural will happen, and think, how did that work out? Where did that come from? Well, it's God's Spirit working within us. The Spirit is poured out on all people who call upon his name. I just think that is fantastic. So today, take encouragement from these words from Ephesians 3 and verse 16.